What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. We've got another product here. Let's see what we've got. Screw it. All right, so what we got here is the new wireless CarPlay and Android Auto device. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's open this up, let's check out the product itself, and then we're gonna go in the car and we're gonna test it. Boom. All right, so as I mentioned, we are working with this specific product as part of their other brand, TCCZUIL. I'll link it below so you have the exact link to this product right here. But let's open this thing up and let's have a look at it. Boom, comes with super nice packaging, super cool box, wireless USB adapter. Come on, box. It's nice and snug in there. Maybe we'll be able to get this out. Come on, box, come on. That thing's really nice and snug. Okay, perfect, look. There we go. That's very aesthetically pleasing. So it comes in there, super small, super easy, will fit in your vehicle super nicely. But let's see what else is in the box. Take that apart. Okay, we have two different cords here. We have a USB cord to plug in, and then it looks like we have USB-C to USB-C. I'm not sure what this is. I'm sure we can figure it out by looking at this user manual right here. So we'll read through this, and then an after sales manual. Not quite sure what that is, but we'll look at all of this right now. All right, so just so you guys know as well, again, this is a 2-in-1 adapter. This does Android Auto and it also does Apple CarPlay when you plug it in. And this is specifically designed for vehicles that are 2016 and newer that have a hardwired Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. This will just allow it to be hands-free. So yeah, let's go plug this into the car and check it out. But before we do, check that out. That's a super cool design right there. Kind of some diamond plaid going on. Let's peel this off. Sweet. Awesome. Well, I will see you guys in the car and we'll go test this thing out. All right, so now that we are in the car, sorry I had to close the car door. I brought both cables with me. Just to show you guys, some of you might have USB-C to USB-C. I don't have that in my truck. I have a 2018 Ford F-150. So what I'm going to want to use here is the USB to USB-C to plug it in. So first steps first is grab the box, right? Super simple right here. Plug it in. Step one. Step two, you're going to want to turn on your car. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, because you're not going to be able to do any of this without your car being on. So obviously I can plug my iPhone in by a cable to my little USB plugs down here, and that would allow me to have wired CarPlay. As you can see, there's my USB right there. So what we are going to do actually is plug this in and get this thing all set up. All right, so I just plugged it in, and as you can see here, it immediately turned red. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to connect this to our phone. All right, so obviously to make this most effective, I had to switch over to my GoPro to film so I can show you guys exactly how to do this. So now that this is plugged in and that it's on, you're gonna wanna go to your settings, go to your Bluetooth, and you are going to look for the one that says Auto 2 E5 E1, or whatever your model says. It should be something along those lines. So you're going to go ahead and click on that. We'll lift this back up. It's asking right there to pair. There's obviously not going to be any numbers that pop up on this little screen, so you're just going to go ahead and hit pair right there. I'm going to hit allow to sync my contacts. And then this here should, at some point, I imagine, change colors or be solid, and then it will pop up on the screen with Apple. Look at that. There you go. So it pops up with blue when it's connected to your phone. So give it a few minutes here. It says about 15 to 30 seconds or so to really fully connect. And then right here, use CarPlay on your phone. Boom. Look at that. I've got a lot of different connections there. And then any second now, it should pop up here on the screen, but let's keep waiting to see. Takes a little bit of time to boot itself.
6.5 hours later.
All right, there we are. It is connected. I now have wireless CarPlay. As you can see, nothing's plugged in. This works amazing for my 2018 F-150. We'll go ahead and throw that in there and forget about it. And now look, we can do everything we need to do. It says CarPlay does not support these directions. Get CarPlay directions. Easy peasy. Look, if I wanted to go up to Grand Lake, Colorado, I'm just gonna move my phone away. We don't even need that anymore. It's got us mapped. We'll go ahead and hit end route there. We can go back to the music. Right here, I've got all my contacts, recents, you name it. And then there's a bunch of other apps here. So if you wanna go back to your main radio screen right here, now playing for music, podcast, audiobooks, messages, it'll read out your messages that you want it to do. If I just clicked on it, it will read them out loud. So we'll go back here. One of my favorite things, check that out, a Chick-fil-A app. We'll look at that in just a sec, but for you hunters out there, for anyone that uses OnX, they actually have a mobile version now that works with wireless CarPlay, so you can go ahead and do all your stuff on there. Pretty fantastic if you ask me. We'll go back, let's see what the Chick-fil-A app's all about. It's not available just yet. Stay tuned, Chick-fil-A app is coming. Let's do this. I'm gonna test the music. I'm not gonna play it for you guys, but I'm gonna test this real quick and let you know. All right, so I just tested the music. Let me tell you guys, that sound quality is absolutely phenomenal. So what you're gonna wanna do is, if you don't have wireless CarPlay, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you need to get wireless CarPlay or wireless Android Auto, whatever it is that you have. But go ahead, click the link down below in the description. Go ahead, snag you one of these things. You won't regret it. This thing works phenomenal, super easy setup. Go ahead and thank my friend for providing us with this product today to review, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Peace!